Hey family, it's your boy Dr. G, the Love Motivator. I'm excited. You know what time it is. Let's breathe in. Let's get this fresh air. You know you're alive. Let's say it from the belly. It's knockout time, baby. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. It's another Sunday. You know we don't wait till Monday to show up and get ready. We start all week on Sunday. Sunday is the new Monday. We grind. Listen to me very carefully. All men are created equal. All men are created equal. Like, once you have life, you are equal to the other man. I need you to understand. Don't let your circumstance define you. Come on. I need you to hear me. I need you to feel me. Do not let your circumstance define you, but let your circumstance refine you. Let the thing that you're going through push you to greatness. So I got a new message for you. I got something I want to give you. You know, we're in the month of November. Everybody is getting excited for Christmas, the new year, what their plans are. But I want to talk about Remembrance Day. And I want to ask you a question, and I want you to really think about it. What do you want to be remembered for? Like, seriously, I was doing my shopping with my wife and my kids, and we were going around Tesco's, and we were shopping, and then the announcement came on. We were about to stop for 2 minutes of silence, and the whole store had to come to a standstill. Well, the workers did that, but there were some people who still moved around. But I need you to understand. Ask yourself a question. What do you want to be remembered for? There are many of you who don't think about afterlife, but think about just living now. And if you start thinking about, I suggest to you this, if you start thinking about what you want to be remembered for, you will have to think whether you want to be great or average, whether you want to be phenomenal or extraordinary. Like, you have to ask yourself, I want to be great. Like, say to yourself, what is it do I want to be remembered for? There are many of you who don't think about this, so you're just living the average life. You're just going through life, taking what it gives you. You're not just working as if every second of your life is valuable. When you understand how valuable your life is, you don't just give time to anybody. You just don't just show up in every place. You understand that there is no circumstance that you're going through that is going to define what you want to become. You will let that circumstance refine you to get to a position that you know where God wants you to be. So there are a lot of you don't understand that it's your life and you got to take responsibility of every second. And if you could just focus on what you want to be remembered for, it will push you to greatness. You see, I understood when I was homeless, when my father put me out, that I said to myself, look, I know what the bottom feels like. I know what the bottom feels like. I understood when I started and nobody was watching my videos. Nobody was liking, no one's commenting. I understood what zero feels like. But I understood too that zero is a number. Come on. And then I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that comes after it. So I need you to get this in your spirit. If you want to become successful, if you want to live your dream, if you want to do what others don't do, if you want to be remembered to be the great, look, let me tell you something. Muhammad Ali said he was the greatest before he was, because he knew what he wanted to be. I want to challenge you today. I want to dare you today to do something that is great that you will be remembered for. Let me tell you this. I'm in the backyard of my own house. Like, I'm just grateful. I remember when I didn't have one. Let me say this to you. You got to make a decision what you want to be remembered for and do everything in your power to work day and night for it. You have to sacrifice. You got to push past your pain. You got to pray past your pain. You got to do something that you would make every second count. You got to make every second count. Let me tell you something. Average people get average results. Like, average people just get mediocrity. Average people just take what's given to them. Great people show up and do the work and execute at the highest level and give extreme effort because they demand of greatness. So let me ask you a question. What are you born to be? Who are you born to be? Who will you be in this lifetime that your name will be echoed in eternity? I said it like, I'm so excited. Remember, I said to my wife, look, my movie's coming out. I dreamt this. I said they need to do another one. Gladiator 2. I'm excited. Let me just say this. Listen, greatness says you can't just do it small. You got to do it big or don't do it at all. I love Gladiator because I understand in the Gladiator movie, this dude lost everything. He was the general of the army at the highest point in his career, and he had a wife and beautiful son. He had it all, but he lost everything. And in that moment, when he could have given up, he held on, and he knew in himself that he had to push. He had to work. He had to do everything to fight for what you want. And there are some of you who don't want to fight for what you want. There's some of you that don't want to, you just want to fold. If you really want it as bad, listen, if you really want it as bad as you want to breathe, if you want it as bad as you want to live, if you want it as bad as if you were willing to die for it, you will sacrifice everything. But what you will not do is quit. You will do everything in your power, listen to me, to fight for it and sacrifice your all for it and put sweat, blood, and tears in it. So yeah, they're bringing out Gladiator 2, and I'm excited. I'm excited because, man, one of my favorite person of all time, Denzel Washington. Yes, my boy. He's in it. I'm excited to see what the storyline is. Why? Because greatness can't go small. Greatness go big or don't go at all. I'm asking you. I'm challenging you. Listen, what are you willing to be remembered for? What do you want your legacy to be? Listen to me very carefully. I understood when I couldn't spell, read, or write, or type at the age of 25. I was just taking an average. I had to wake up and say, look, it's all about me. I had to be me and love me and do whatever it takes. Come on, are you willing to do whatever it takes? Listen to me. Shout out to my brother. Man, the Honorable Quentin C. Buffon. Minister, what a phenomenal story yet to be told. Listen to me. Once you can dream it, once you can see it, once you can believe it, it's possible. And I want you to know this. It's possible because God said, with him, all things are possible. And I know I don't want no success without God. I don't want no success without God. Let me just say this to you. You got to understand it. It's all about you. You have to make a decision that you want to be as great as you were created to be, because he said you're already great because you got him. So let me say this to you guys. What do you want to be remembered for? And if you want to be remembered to be great for the person that you are and what you have done, then do it great. Do it with your heart. Do it with your soul. Do it with your spirit. And once you do this, I guarantee you will live your best life. I guarantee you. Come on. They only remember the greats. Gandhi, they only remember the greats. Oprah Winfrey, they only remember the greats. Steve Harvey, they only remember the greats because they understand when you do something not average and you do it for the greater good, for the greater amount of people, I guarantee you, come on, I'll put my name on it. Dr. G, the Love Motivator, I guarantee you that everything that you dream of will surely come to pass. Man, I catch you another Sunday. You know what time it is. I breathe in. You know what time it is. It's always knockout time once I show up. Just take one opportunity to blow up, one opportunity to win, one opportunity you got to live your best life. I'm out of here.